South Africa, let's not be distracted. The ANC, especially President Cyril Ramaphosa, are under tremendous pressure at the moment after the allegations from General Mkhwanazi, the lack of popularity of his idea of instituting another commission of inquiry. This follows the national dialogue, which has gone down like a lead balloon. Basically, the government is in a desperate need to get us to talk about other things. So what does he do? He sends his little favorite, his minister in the presidency, Minister Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, to distract us by saying, finally, this is a government that never gives any information. Suddenly she's giving us a national security strategy for the last 4 years, from 2024 to 2028. This is a government that, doesn't ever release any information, suddenly telling you what the national security strategy is. Says, don't worry, everything's fine, except for the fact that people may be planning a coup. And there's corruption, and there's terrorism, and there's... Oh, give me a break. Really, all this presidency is trying to do, and all this minister is trying to do, is to get us to stop talking about the fact that the president won't act against the Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu, who he put on paid leave, and then put one of his other mates in a job, a whole exercise that's going to cost us at least 25 million rand as taxpayers. But it's a distraction exercise. It's a distraction exercise so we can start saying, ooh, if there's somebody that's perhaps thinking about a coup, who is it? Is it General Mkhwanazi because he was wearing a military outfit when he said there's corruption that goes all the way to the top of our politics? Is it the Mkhonto Wesizwe party because they were named after an army? Is it Duduzile Zuma because she started the riots in 2021? This is all meant to distract us from the fact that the president refuses to do his work. He refuses to take action against crime. He refuses to do anything about the economy. It's a government under pressure. So what do? They keep on feeding us with stories in the hope that this will distract us. They fire, the DA's deputy minister. This is in the hope that this takes people off the scent of government failure, because this is a president who doesn't want to act. As he said, famously, he would rather be a president that is a bad president than seen as the guy who breaks up the ANC. Well, he's doing both. The fact that this minister, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, still has her job is a disgrace. It's a disgrace to you and I, and an insult to you and I as South Africans. She has got a massive case to answer of corruption from when she was in the Palabora municipality. Originally, there was a corruption case of 2.5 million rand, which I know is tiny money for the way this government steals money. Now it's ballooned to 80 million rand. Instead of letting her answer her case of corruption, he's trying to protect her from it. But she's a compromised minister, joins the ranks of Tembi Simelane, Minister Nkabani, Minister of Higher Education, that all have cases to answer. The president has a case to answer. Let's not forget Phala. The police minister has a case to answer. That's why he's put on paid leave. This is a country that is not being governed properly. A president who is playing games, not running the country. We've got a government of national unity where he will not allow his partners in on the way the country is being run, almost forcing this government of national unity apart. What do? Come out with nonsense statements like this security strategy, saying there's no coup, but it doesn't mean that people aren't talking about it. Well, I think that we should look at this a different way. I think it's amazing that nobody is thinking of some way to wrest power from people that will not use it in the best interests of South Africa, of people that steal taxpayers' money instead of using it properly. Any other country where a government allows its citizens to be unemployed, in fact, promotes the fact that our economy is dying. What else? What other options are you giving citizens? Do we have to wait another 4 years before we can vote for somebody else? You know, Arab Spring was started for less than this. Now, I'm probably going to be investigated as well. Well, please, investigate away. But the point is that the country is being run so poorly by this president and his cabinet that it's a miracle that people haven't taken things into their own hands. And it's a matter of time before people do start taking to the streets. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the national dialogue that actually puts people to the streets. When that thing starts, and we get the banana coach telling us how to fix the country, or you get political has-beens like Lindiwe Mazibuko, or a chicken salesman like Robbie Brosen, telling us how we should run the country, then perhaps it's time for all of us to take to the streets. I'm surprised that they're surprised. This is a red herring. This Minister Kumbutso Ntshavheni should go. The President, we all know where he should be, probably on his farm. There's a couple of couches there that he could sit on. But the country is in a bad state, and instead of dealing with the problems, they are serving us a diet of distractions. And this latest security strategy nonsense is just another strategy. Don't fall for it. We are not going to fall for it on the Political Insider, and that's why you watch it, and that's why you should subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for joining me.